Hey y'all. Let's see what people I can get in first. Hi, it's me, Katrina, the founder of MHM Credit Cleaners, and I'm just going to tell y'all a quick little mistake that I made when I was 18 with my credit. So at the age of 18, you don't have the best job, you don't have the best income coming in. So, okay, 18, we want to go to the beach, we want to do different things, we want to travel, we want to go here and there, and you got to afford to put gas in your car. So I took it upon myself to start applying, which means several inquiries were taking place. I started applying for credit cards. So I think after the fifth or the sixth inquiry, I was approved for a Chase card. Now, I was excited. I didn't really care how much they were going to give me. I was excited. So with the Chase card, they approved me for a credit limit of $2,500 or $3,000. I was excited. So I'm 18. I never had a credit card, and I'm just sliding it, paying for gas, paying for clothes, just purchasing food, anything I wanted to purchase. So I'm doing all of this, and then my statement came. Okay, no problem. Minimum payment. I believe my first minimum payment, I was 18, that was years ago. So I think my first minimum payment was like $45, $50, because I don't think right then I maxed it out, but the max out was to come. But anyway, so I paid the little minimum payment, started sliding the card again. That's why I said the max out was coming. So I started sliding the card again. Next payment comes. The next statement comes, and it's showing interest. What's interest? Didn't know. It's showing my balance from the increase, not the increase. It's showing my balance from the interest that I had before, because I didn't pay it by the correct date. Now keep in mind, the closing date, the statement date, the reporting date that it reports to the credit bureaus, and the due date are completely different dates. So because I only made a minimum payment by the minimum payment due date, I acquired interest. But anyway, it was still fine. I hadn't maxed it out yet. I'm still sliding. So after I maxed it out, whoo, child, I'm paying these minimum payments, but it's still adding on interest. Now keep in mind, I'm 18. I'm responsible, but like I said, I'm not knowing everything that I'm supposed to be doing correctly with my credit, my first credit card. So come along, I forget the date when it's due. I get late payments. So they're adding on late payments with the interest that I have to pay. And I'm just like, okay. So eventually I showed it to my mother. She explains to me why I'm acquiring interest, why my balance is just not what I've charged. She explains all this stuff to me. So I get it paid down. We sit down, we do the numbers together, and I figure she helped me. That's why the company is named after her, for so many reasons. So we sit down and we come up with a plan. Pay this amount to get it down to this, and make sure you pay it before this. So within some time, I got that car paid off. Late payments and all. Y'all, that car right there. But okay. I get it paid off. Next mistake. So I get it paid off, and I do what many people do. I put it up. I stopped using the card, because like I said, when I was using it before, I was just sliding. So I put it up. I know within, I think it was 18 months, they cut the card off. That was the biggest mistake I ever made. Do you know how much, well, it affects your FICO score with the length of your credit history. I should have never let them cut the card off. Even if I was just going to use it for gas or things of that nature, I still should have used it and just paid it off by the correct date. But foolish 18-year-old me, I didn't do it. So. But yeah, that's a big mistake I made because I affected the length of the credit history, but the payment history also affected me because, like I said, I started getting late payments. I started not paying on time. Then my credit usage, which is 30% of your FICO score, also affected me because, like I said, I was maxing that baby out. You always want to make sure you keep your credit usage at least 30%. It's better to have it at 15 or 7%. 7% looks real good, but I had mine maxed out. But it's always better to have it at 30% or below. And the length of the credit history, which affects your FICO score 15%. Hey, y'all. But yeah, that's my credit story for tonight. I think about that all the time. Y'all, I still have that card in my little wallet thing in my pocketbook. Because that's the thing, I called them to see if I can get it turned back on, but once it was dropped, it was dropped. Now, I have seen some companies that will restart if it's within a certain amount of time, but I was too late, so that was it for me. Anybody got any questions? Hey. All right, y'all. Well, I'll be back tomorrow with another video on credit. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me, message me. Check out my website at www.mhmcreditcleaners.com.